Hi guys, welcome back to my channel MI Tutorial. In this particular video I'm going to teach you a very important feature which is available in Excel. It is called as tables. Unfortunately not many of them are aware of this feature, and this video I'm creating this video to help you guys out in understanding how you can use tables and make your life easy while you're using Excel in your day-to-day life. Let's get started, and I have a sample data set here. All I'm going to do is I'm going to go to insert and I'm going to click on table. This will basically automatically select the range that we have the data in here, and it will automatically check saying that my table has headers. I'm going to click on OK. It will automatically add a table and it will format it in a certain way, which is a default way, which is in this blue and white color. Now the benefits of using these tables is there are a lot of benefits. I'm going to mention a top let's say 6, 7, 8 benefits which will help you in your day-to-day life. Number one, you can format your table in any way that you want. There are a lot of options that are available here. You don't really need to select the entire range of your data. All you need to do is just click on any of the cell inside the table and go click on this drop down and select whatever that you like here. There are some light colors, there are some medium colors, there are some dark colors. So for now I'm going to proceed with the default color, which is blue. This is one of the benefit where you can format the entire data. The second and very important benefit of using the table is if you go to this design tab over here, and if you click on total row, this will basically add a total column over here, which will let you do a lot of calculations without you having to type the formula manually. For example, I have the units column over here, and let's say if I want to know the total number of units that we've sold in this particular data set, all I need to do is I just need to go and click on sum. So this basically gave me the entire sum of the units that we've sold in this particular duration, and for this, and then in this particular drop down there are a lot other functions that are available which you can use. For example, if you want to know the average unit cost, I can just click on average and that will throw me the average unit cost. Likewise, if I say that if I need to know what is the maximum unit cost, I can just click on max and that will throw me the maximum unit cost. And there are many other features, like here you have count, which basically helps you count the number of units that are available. You have max, you have min, you have sum. So a lot more functions that are available here, which is really easy to use, and it's something very important which you should use in your day-to-day life to make your life easier. Now there are a couple of other functions over here. Let me just go back to the design, and if I click on first column, the moment I click first column, the entire column gets gets converted into bold. Likewise, if I click on last column, the same thing happens with the last column as well. And if I click on banded columns, that will change the formatting of this particular table. And yeah, so if I click on this filter, that will automatically filter, it will add the filter and it will remove the filter as well. So for now let me just uncheck the total row. Let's move on to our the next feature of table. Let's say if you want to add a pivot table to your particular data. I'm going to add a table right now, and click on next, existing worksheet. I'm going to click here and say finish. So I've added a pivot table here, and I'm going to bring in region, and I'm going to bring in, let's say, total cost. All right, so I have central, east, north and west. Let's say if you want to add another column to your data, let's say we don't have south over here, so let's add in south, and type in a name, and let's say we are buying a pen, unit cost of 4, we bought 60 units, and let's multiply this with let's get the total column. So now that I've added a new region over here in my pivot table, if I just go right click and say refresh, my south is automatically added to the pivot table. Now what has happened is that you don't really need to go to the pivot table and change the range of the data set that you used, and it has automatically picked up and it is using the new data that we added to this particular table. Now what you can do is you can also name your table. For example, this is my, let's say, region wise sales, so I can just say region sales. So it becomes easier for you to identify which data set you are referring to. Likewise, in this pivot table, if you go to the source sheet and if you just say region underscore scales and click on finish, it will automatically get updated here. Next time you add any sort of data over here, the pivot table will get refreshed automatically. You don't need to change the range of the pivot table. Moving on to our next and very important feature, it is called as slicer. So slicer basically lets you filter the data. Let's say if I want to filter the data by region and by item, I'm going to select these two and click on OK. So this will basically add two slicer columns for me. Let me just quickly format this. And so what basically this does is that it acts as a filter. Let's say if you just want to look at what sales you've done in north, if I click on north, it will automatically get filtered to north. And if I click on, let's say, central, it will automatically filter for central. And let's say if you just want to take a look at pencil, then you have only the pencils. So likewise, you know, it becomes really easy when you start using these filters, and it really makes your life easy by using all these features that are available in Excel. And moving on to our next feature, which is the you know, let's say if you want to add an additional column into this. Let's say I want to add a formula to this particular data set. Let's say if I want to multiply unit cost by units, and I'm going to click on enter here, and as you saw, it automatically added all the formulas to the entire table. I didn't really had to, you know, add the formula here and then drag it down till my data ends. So the table is quite smart in understanding what exactly you want, so it has automatically you know, populated the formula for you until the end of the table. Now you can also rename this, so it has also added an header. Now you can rename this to say total cost. So likewise, you know, these are the top features which I have explained to you, and these are the very helpful and very strong features that I think you should start using in your day-to-day life to make your life easier. I hope this video has helped you. If this video has helped you, please like, subscribe, and also let me know in the comment section if you need any sort of other help or any sort of other tutorials which will help you in your day-to-day life. Thank you so much for watching.